Welcome to Physics for Life. This is a quick revision video of chapter electromagnetic waves. So displacement current. It is that current which comes into existence whenever the electric field and hence the electric flux changes with time. It is equal to the epsilon naught times the rate of change of the electric flux through a given surface. And its expression is id is equals to epsilon naught d phi e upon dt, which is equals to epsilon naught a dE upon dt. Next is modified Ampere circuital law. It states that the line integral of the magnetic field B over a closed path is equal to mu naught times the sum of the conduction current IC and the displacement current ID, threading the closed path. So summation B dot, this is for closed surface, summation B dot dl, which is equals to mu naught in the bracket IC plus ID, which is equals to mu naught in the bracket IC plus epsilon naught d phi e upon dt. Now next is Maxwell's equation. These are the following equations. First, Gauss law of electrostatics. So integration E dot ds is equals to q upon epsilon naught. Second is Gauss law of magnetism. Integration B dot ds is equals to 0. And third, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Integration E dot dl is equals to minus d phi b upon dt, which is equals to minus d upon dt in the bracket integration B dot ts. And now the fourth one is modified Ampere's circuital law. Integration B dot dl is equals to mu naught in the bracket IC plus epsilon naught d phi e upon dt. Now next is electromagnetic wave. An electromagnetic wave is a wave radiated by an accelerated charge and which propagates through space as coupled electric and magnetic fields oscillating perpendicular to each other and to the direction of propagation of the wave. Now next is principle of production of electromagnetic wave. So an accelerated charge produces electric and magnetic fields which vary both in space and time. The two oscillating fields acts as sources of each other and hence sustain each other. This results in the propagation of an electromagnetic wave. Now this is the expression for source of an electromagnetic wave. An accelerating charge produces electromagnetic waves. An electric charge oscillating harmonically with frequency nu generates electromagnetic wave of the same frequency nu. An electric dipole is a basic source of electromagnetic waves. An LC circuit containing inductance L and capacitance C produces electromagnetic wave of this frequency. Nu is equals to 1 upon 2 pi under root LC. Next is mathematical representation of electromagnetic wave. For a plane electromagnetic wave of frequency nu, wavelength lambda propagating along x-axis, the electric field and magnetic field may be represented as this is for electric field. E vector is equals to Ey in j cap is equals to Ev sine in the bracket kx minus omega t j cap, which is equals to this, and finally Ev sine in the bracket 2 pi in the bracket x upon lambda minus t upon capital D bracket closed and j vector. And this is the expression for magnetic field. And the Ex is equals to Ez is equals to 0. And now magnetic field B vector will be equals to Bv sine in the bracket 2 pi x by lambda minus t by capital D k cap. And here Bx is equals to By is equals to 0. And now here this B naught and E naught are the amplitudes of electric and magnetic fields respectively. And propagation constant k is equals to 2 pi upon lambda, which is equals to omega by c. And you can represent these also as a node, V or node. So now next is Hertz experiment. So in 1888, Hertz succeeded in experimentally confirming the existence of electromagnetic wave by using oscillatory LC circuits. He not only produced and detected electromagnetic waves, but also demonstrated their properties of reflection, refraction, interference, and polarization, and established beyond doubt that the light radiation have wave nature. He was able to produce EM waves of wavelength around 6 meter. Now, contribution of JC, Bose, and Marconi. So, Sir J.C. Bose succeeded in producing in 1895 and observing electromagnetic wave of much shorter wavelength, 25 millimeter to 5 millimeter, and in 1896 Marconi succeeded in transmitting electromagnetic wave over distance of many kilometers. His experiments marked the beginning of radio communication. Now, basic properties of electromagnetic wave, and this is the most important topic of this chapter. So these are the basic properties. First, the electromagnetic waves are produced by accelerated charge and do not require any medium for their propagation. Second, the oscillations of E vector and B vector, like electric and magnetic fields, are perpendicular to each other as well as to the direction of propagation of the wave. So the electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature. Now, third, oscillations of electric field and magnetic fields are in same plane. Fourth, all the electromagnetic wave travel in free space with the same speed, c, that is the speed of light. C is equals to 1 upon under root mu naught epsilon naught, which is equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And in a material medium of refractive index eta, the speed of the of an electromagnetic wave is given as V is equals to 1 upon under root mu epsilon, which is equals to C upon under root mu r epsilon r, which is equals to C by eta. Now, next, fifth property is the ratio of the amplitudes of the electric and magnetic field is E naught upon B naught is equals to C, which is equals to 1 upon under root mu naught epsilon naught. And now, sixth property, the electromagnetic wave carry energy as they travel through space, and this energy is shared equally by the electric and magnetic fields. The average energy of electromagnetic wave is equals to U is equals to UE plus UB, which is equals to half in the bracket epsilon naught EV square plus B naught square upon mu. Next is momentum of an electromagnetic wave. If an electromagnetic wave transfers a total U energy to the surface in time t, then the total linear momentum delivered to the surface is P is equals to U by C. Now next is intensity of an electromagnetic wave. So the energy crossing per unit area per unit time in the same direction perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the wave is called intensity of the wave. So intensity is equals to energy upon time upon area, which is equals to power upon area. And for an EM wave of average energy density U, I is equals to UC, and also I is equals to 1 by 2 epsilon naught E naught square C, which is equals to epsilon naught E square RMS C. And I is equals to 1 upon 2 mu naught BV square C is equals to 1 upon mu naught B square RMS C. Now next is this is the last topic of this chapter, electromagnetic spectrum. So the orderly distribution of the electromagnetic waves in accordance with their velocities in their wavelength or frequency into distinct groups having widely differing properties is called electromagnetic spectrum. The main parts of electromagnetic spectrum in order of increasing wavelength from 10 to the power minus 2 angstrom or 10 to the power minus 12 meter to 10 to the power minus 6 meter are X-rays, that is first gamma rays, then X-rays, then UV rays, that is ultraviolet rays, and then visible rays, visible light, and then infrared rays, then microwave, and then radio waves. The different parts of EM spectrum differ in their methods of production and detection. Thank you for watching the video.